Hello and welcome adventurers to another random stream. As you can see, we'll be playing Hades. Again, as last night, I will likely only do a run, maybe two, we'll see how it goes. But I really love the game, I want to keep playing it, and since I started streaming it, I guess I can just keep streaming it wherever I play it. There is 90% chance that there won't be a stream tomorrow, since I have a D&D game to run, and then I have another game I want to play with a friend of mine that I don't really mean to stream. But other than that, on the day after that there might be a stream. We'll see how busy I am in general. But yeah, that's the state of affairs as of right now. And in a moment we'll be playing Hades, as I meant to do. Just around 2. Depends how well we do, how long it takes. Only looking to stream for maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half. We are going to be taking the shield, I see. Very nice. Quite happy about that. Since we had decent, or more than decent results last time. I believe last time we used the shield we actually defeated...
far greater gods than I once wielded you.
We actually defeated Hades. I would like to upgrade the weapons, but at the same time, at this moment, I just think it's better to just keep the bloods for unlocking different aspects for at least as long as I get all the aspects I want, and get to see all the hidden aspects to see if those aren't what I actually want. So for now I'll just stick with this solely because of this mechanic. This being something like poison or knockback or deflect or stuff like that would be really powerful. Let's talk with Scully.
You're getting pretty strong, I'll give you that, boyo. Strong enough to smack a guy like me right up against the wall and I'd go straight to pieces. Boom! You just remember, when you're duking it out, the walls are your friend.
Smack guys against walls. Sound advice as ever, mate.
Yup. We also got a new thing, but seeing as it's just the same as all the other gods, I will keep the Thunder Signet for now. As the stream title may suggest, I am planning to take all of the fated choices I am offered this run, and, well, all runs today, honestly. Let's see, so we can get another heat to get more rewards, which is nice. Do I want 40% more enemies though? I can take more damage. I can have the enemies have... no, it... oh, I heal less. Prices are higher. 40%, that's a lot. Just for one heat. Extreme measures might be just fine on its own.
To turn the heat gauge so high to earn those bounties.
Maybe like this. This basically means a boss will be more harder, more difficult. And at the first stage it's only the Fury Sisters that are affected. The second stage actually gives you 2 heat, and that makes the Hydra more difficult. Then the Theseus Minotaur fight, and this, I believe, requires a bunch of unlocking to actually unlock the Hades fight being harder. All foes have higher life totals, 15% only, so that's not that bad. Benefits package, most armored foes have perks. I imagine that's probably kind of like maybe all the different modifiers, like with Diablo's 3 elites. Each mini-boss encounter contains +1 armored foe. That's actually sounds fine, and that would actually get me the 2 heat I need. Underworld customs. To exit each underworld region requires you to purge 1 bone. That sounds rough. All foes have bonus movement speed and attack speed, so that just makes the game a lot faster. And this gets us to 3 and 6. Hi Vendrick. Yeah, I'm just fidgeting with the difficulty settings. Yeah, sure. What do you want? Well, depends, but lay it on me. No. Sorry, I really just want to chill and tell you what, I will take extreme measures, so you'll see the Fury Sister boss fight like difficulty increase. I guess the other one I'll just take Jerry Summons I had before. This will spice up the boss fight.
My choice is made.
Sorry, like at some.
The dead are judged and sent to Asphodel, Elysium, or Tartarus. We keep the process neat and orderly. Everyone gets in, no one gets out.
Yeah, I mean, eventually I will have to do really difficult runs in order to earn rewards. I might just pump out a ton of modifiers before a really quick, probably because I'll die really fast, run before the end of the stream. We'll see. We'll see how long these things take. Alright, fated choice. Yeah, I guess. So maybe next time. We'll see. Okay, Bull Rush gains a power rush that deals 500% damage. It's a fated choice, as I said, and the
Daedalus, wherever you may be right now, thank you.
and the stream title suggests I will be taking all of the fated choices I am offered, so I might end up with a mediocre run, seeing as I might be passing up really good synergies or generally taking not the best boons. But I want to work towards unlocking all the different prophecies, since they just give you a bunch of materials or whatever, or resources, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's kind of tight to get the... It's kind of possible. I mean, not really. You can have a god appear the next time you have a chance of a god appearing if you pick their keepsakes, but it's only one time, and you can't re-equip the same keepsake, so you can't keep just ensuring yourself the same thing. It's kind of just, you have to, like, if you want a specific god run or specific god day or something like that, which I do plan on doing, like days where I only pick the god, it's basically just on you taking that whenever it happens. There isn't really a good way to ensure a specific god turns up. At least I don't think so.
His governance over the underworld is due more to the weaving of the fates than by his choice. Admittedly, he got the short end of the stick, whereas Poseidon and myself, why, we've been doing rather well indeed.
Well, no fated choice, so I think I'll go with the cast. And I'll take a key, sure. I think I need 30 keys for the next mirror unlock. So that will take a while.
Crushed. All set.
And Artemis, that's nice. That power charge is really nice. It's a little tough to pull off. Well, I guess no harder than the regular bow power shot. Since the last time I actually picked the bow, I got the upgrade, which lets me power shot easier. Okay, we don't have an keepsake from Artemis, so I'll give her a nectar to get one.
Lady Artemis, I hope that you'll accept this offering for all your kindness and support.
Hey, thank you for this, really. And I've just the thing to offer in return. It's just a gift, okay?
Lady Artemis, you honor me.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Something's troubled me a little about you. You fight so desperately. At first I thought you simply lacked in patience, but now I see it's urgency that drives you. What is it that you're after, really?
And we have a fated choice. Yeah, go ahead and play something else, for sure.
Count.
You can just keep me in the background.
Come, fishies.
Nothing. And nothing. And no. There we go.
Another skilless ion.
Cool. How are we with gold? Not that great, so let's avoid the shop this time. Ooh, nice.
Got to use the fountain to get out of here. To my health, although I'm
A place of calm and respite, whilst perhaps unimaginable in the underworld, occasionally is to be found, in fact.
and not a moment too soon.
And I can actually get gold. Or I can upgrade something. I feel like the Palm of Power thing is only really worth it if you have like really rare boons, since the rarity of the boon determines how much it upgrades, or how well it upgrades, or however you want to call it. Whereas the base boon upgrades aren't really that great, and in general I think it's better to just take more boons. Artemis or Ares? I think Ares might be fun. Oh, it's those guys.
You and me.
Oh, it's fine. It should be at least. Just block and power shot them to death. Should be fairly easy. I'm not using my special at all since it's not even buffed at the moment. So it really doesn't do that much.
Ah, my kin. I sensed fresh bloodshed from you recently, the real kind. For you have slain the living near the surface, have you not? Mere vermin, yes, but good enough for me.
I think I fucked up because I don't have a keepsake from Ares, I don't think. My attacks applies Doom, but with an epic rarity, so it's actually fairly good.
Kill or be killed.
So I think I'll take that. On my special I'm looking for something that stacks. Doom technically can be made to stack, but as a separate boon I can't guarantee that I'll get it, so for now I'll just skip it and take the guarantee. here? Restore health when I'm missing 2. Yeah, no thanks. 2 keys or meeting Sisyphus? I think I'll meet Sisyphus. You think can give me gold or... Yeah, probably I'll likely take gold. Do I have your keepsake? I do. Okay. For now I'm only gathering keepsakes. I'm not really looking to advance anyone's story at this moment.
The hubbub in Elysium, Prince Ed. Making the champion up there really worked for it, I hear.
You could say that, I guess. Apparently word gets around. That Theseus, though, he doesn't care for me one bit, let me tell you.
I bet he'd like you better if you were a regular pushover. Oh well, he'll learn, I'm sure.
Just gold.
Here you go.
Gold's
Cheers, mate.
fine. And we have a Poseidon.
Take care of yourself.
Poseidon Boon might be cool, actually. Last time I took some, it was fairly nice.
Okay.
I think maybe a dash or something. Usually I already have something for my attack. And my special knocking back I don't think is gonna be that meaningful. Although I might be wrong. I might take it just to try it out, although I feel like with this I think it would be better if I had the chaos what's it called? Aspect?
A few more moments.
It shoots extra shields on my special. I think that would be better to use with
Fine, get out.
knockback.
Now, don't lose heart, nephew. Because in spite of all your efforts, it is probably the case that you still have a long and painful road ahead.
Well, we have a fated choice. Not one I'll usually take. But fine. I can gain 24 darkness for 18 gold. I have a lot of gold, sure, let's go. Just want darkness. And healing is also nice, I guess. Alright. Who's next? Spawn, I guess? Maybe? Oh, there's a spawner. This call is a decent one, honestly. Against bosses, if you manage to charge it up full, it can really shred their HP.
Power of Olympus.
Nice, I can upgrade my Doom.
Got some zest.
And I can go for Poseidon, but I think I'll go for a shop. I have a lot of gold. Potentially 2 booms? Yeah, just one, also nice.
Thank you, mate.
I give to you this token of respect, buried though it must have been within the boatman's hoard.
Right. Still no fated choices. Let's just make the Doom proc OP as hell, I guess. I think that kind of chunk damage would have been really nice against bosses. No golden things, no fish, I don't think. Well, here we go. If you're still around, Vendrick, and can pause, I would advise that since I'm going into the modified boss fight for the Furies. Which unless you don't want to actually see it, it's kind of a spoiler, I guess.
Aaron, ready. My sisters and I, we've had a chance to talk and we have come to an agreement, Zagreus. As you can see.
Megara, Tiss, you ready? Murderer.
3 against 1. Doesn't seem all that sporting now, does it?
We're each well past the need for any sport. We'll kill you, whatever it takes. Ares, now. Prepare, sisters.
Holy crap, that Doom damage! That Doom proc! Dude! That's amazing.
What else?
That Doom damage, jeez. That's awesome. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's me. Alright, not that tough, though mainly because I have a sick build. Like, come on, already this much damage? The Doom proc itself got like a 10th of her health or something.
My weapons can grow even stronger now.
That's nice. I'm definitely gonna be looking to make that even more powerful. Is my thing max? Not yet. Okay, so I'm not gonna change that quite yet. Sure, 17 gold for some of the darkness. I might actually want to sell something. Only 40 gold though.
Broke out of Tartarus. Yes. Made it to Asphodel.
Oh, I hear a fish. Where are you?
Fishing point there.
There we go.
Right there.
Nice.
Just a crustacean.
I guess. Perfect catches don't guarantee a better result, they just have a chance of catching stuff that can't be caught without a perfect catch. I believe, at least. I don't actually know. Jeez, half health with a single Doom proc, huh? That's nice. I can get behind that. I'm already really liking this. In general, I very much like Ares
Onward.
and his boons. He's not the top. He's not my top one for good boons, but Doom is really powerful in certain cases. And there's a lot of synergies with Doom as well, which you can get. It's just turn it up to 11. Alright. Shop or Eurydice? I think I'll go for Eurydice, since I only have 150 gold, it's not that much, and I don't want to miss her.
Catch my breath.
Jeez.
Oh no, don't tell me you've come all the way from Tartarus to ask me more about your good-for-nothing court musician friend.
Uh-oh.
Certainly not. I'm merely here for your wonderful singing, cooking, or conversational ability. Though, since you mentioned it, you seem to have a lot to say to him. Is there anything I can do?
So let me see if I understand. Orpheus blew it with me like an idiot, but now I'm supposed to be reaching out to him. Sorry, hun, but that's not happening. The two of us are finished. And you know what? I think we're finished here too, if you'll excuse me.
Touchy subject. 2 random boons from my stuff are upgraded. I only have really one. I generally only want to upgrade the boon from Ares, honestly. 4 level ups, that's kinda bound to hit at least one of the Ares' boons, or just future boons. I think this is better. You have upgraded rarity in 3 boons. Yeah, this ought to be better, I think. And a Poseidon boon right away. He has some really good farming boons, like stuff that gives you extra materials.
My favorite power couple.
There we go.
Bye, you two. Yes.
Epics. All epics. And no fated choices, so I'm free to take what I want. And I think I want this. It's still fairly early. Special would be nice, but honestly this special, dealing more damage, is good. But when it knocks foes away, it negates the extra damage basically. It's good with the normal special. With this special, not so much.
Phew, felt that.
Sure, let's go.
Right.
24 health is a bit much, but shouldn't be that rough.
Poseidon offered you his blessing, it would seem. He can be rather boastful and belligerent, exhibiting the most unattractive manners of your father and Lord Zeus alike.
Alright. Negative movement speed and bonus attack from behind. No gold and bonus attack. Don't cast and bonus dash strike. I dash all the time, so let's do this. And that actually counts as a boon, I see, from the buff from Eurydice. Interesting things to remember. So I'm not supposed to cast. If I cast, I get hit. That's fine. Basically all of my damage is on my attack and dash anyway. Oh, and some in my special, although it's really not that powerful yet. You really need an upgrade on that. Honestly, I'm playing Doom wouldn't be that terrible. God. Okay, I almost used the cast before I remember I'm not supposed to. Alright, where are you guys? Over here, dead. I only really need to dash past them and hit them. Then Doom basically kills them. Another nectar, okay, let's go for the shop, I guess. I am tempted to go for the Pom, simply because of the Doom damage potential. Maybe we'll get more Ares' stuff from the shop. Zeus. I am almost tempted to pass it up, honestly. I don't know if Zeus has anything I want. I'm actually going to skip on a boon.
I'll take this one.
Yep. Oh, and a boss fight. Yeah, sure. I don't know if this was the right choice. In my opinion, it was, because it would also use up the last boon upgrade from Eurydice. And honestly, I am starting to think Zeus might potentially be the weakest god. Well, I don't know. Maybe that's That's overstating it. He's not bad, he has a lot of good synergies as well. It's just... I don't know, maybe I should have taken him. Honestly, having his buff on my special wouldn't be that terrible. Okay, if it comes to damage, I'm set. I don't need more damage. Now, honestly, I only need some forms of survivability and damage reduction or something like that. Come on, this damage is insane. Between the power dash and the Doom proc, is just shredding them. Raider Call, Raider Call. There we go. Okay, on bosses I don't think I'll have much difficulty.
I'll just take that.
This run is turning up to be really bursty. Is the Zeus trinket upgraded fully? Not yet. Nothing I want. I don't think I want to sell anything. Let's keep going.
Cheers. Everything's so green.
Golden things. 30 gold in just one chamber. And I could get 100 more. This Doom stack will also be really useful against the ghosts. Both in general, but I think specifically against the ones with the shields. Since I believe even if they block, I will still apply... Okay, I know, maybe not. But, well, when I hit them, they can't block the Doom damage, so it's gonna proc even if they start blocking afterwards. 160... Oh right, I have the boon from Poseidon. I forgot about that. That makes me want to take more gold rather than a boon. It honestly goes against everything I usually do. In general, I tend to go for every single boon I can. But right now I already feel really powerful. In terms of the build itself, at least. Ah, goddammit. I thought it was already upgraded. Honestly. Right, more. No, they got them butterflies. Like I said, in general, I tend to take every single boon I'm offered. Right now I feel decent with this build already, and then with the bonus gold I might be able to do like a couple of shops in a row or something. Or buy some stuff from the wells. Yeah, like this. For sure. 14 gems and heal, and still have 400 gold. Okay, now I cannot pass up an upgrade. Come on, 100 darkness though. If I even if I lose some health, I'm gonna heal right back. That's fine. Even though this is probably the worst floor to do the treasure troves on, because you have to kill the ghosts as well. as the basic guys. But still, 81, and I'm gonna heal everything I just lost. If not more. Yep, completely full. But come on, I cannot pass up an upgrade. Even if the shop potentially had a chance to have an upgrade, and technically you can luck into having a boon and an upgrade, come on, what are the chances of that? And here I'm guaranteed an upgrade. God damn it, I keep taking damage from the stupid traps. And I'm taking damage because I'm stupid going into the traps. Can you stop it? What the hell? How am I supposed to kill you? Are you serious? I can't hit it. What the hell? This is so dumb. Jesus. Okay, upgrade. You have two fated choices. Your special deals 50 damage to foes around you when you catch it, or after blocking a foe you gain extra damage and movement speed. That's really nice. I think that's the better one. Since I don't catch my special that often, because it's a different special, I think this is really good with the Chaos Shield again, that throws multiple shields. I think this is the better one, from the fated choices at least. I will go for... I still have... This is the last one I have upgraded the rarity for. I think I'll go for Artemis. Since I think it's a little late to build a... Oh, hi.
You must take pleasure in having to fight against me, Short One. I too have come to look forward to it, even if I end up falling to your strength.
It's a little late to do a knockback build, but I feel like it's never too late to get some critical strikes.
Oh, I was going to say I'd much prefer we settle this more amicably, couldn't we? Perhaps I could interest you in a fine bottle of nectar. Ambrosia, even.
No, thank you. These battles are enough. Besides, you won that ambrosia from us, fair and square.
Well, if you insist. Jesus, that's good damage. And dash damage. And damage in general. So much. Obviously much less now than on Megara, but still. It's kind of insane. No, I don't. I think I wasted my special, or my call rather. I'm dealing like 300 damage with the Doom proc.
The champion of Elysium awaits. Until such time.
And also, fun fact, I believe if you defeat him as a mini-boss, he starts with a little less health in the actual boss fight.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Alright, more damage on my dash strike, special, or take damage when the thing stuck in them is dislodged. I don't know if this actually works with my current cast. So I think I'll just go for this since I tend to dash strike a lot.
You're back. I shall not take up arms again, stranger. Not even against you.
Alright, I think I'll just go for healing at this time, to be honest. It gives me a bit more chance of reaching Hades. Since I don't feel quite confident I'm gonna reach him otherwise. Although, maybe I'm wrong. I still have all 3 of the lives. I have a bunch of damage I can block. I guess it's not a terrible situation to be in. It's not necessarily the best one. Some darkness, some health. And honestly, at this point I'm gonna take the nectar. I still need to gift quite a few characters. Ooh!
Death approaches.
Hello!
Thought you could just get away from me, did you?
Thanatos, I figured it was only a matter of time before Father sent you after me to do his dirty work.
Zagreus, is that really why you think I'm here? Let's see how many of these exalted champions you can send back to their dooms. Unless you'd rather I would send you back to yours. Here come your father's forces. Let them come.
Yeah, issue is I don't really kill them quickly, at least not that quickly. Let's see. In general, if you don't know, when you meet Thanatos, he basically spawns into your level every now and again, and he just challenges you to a competition of who can kill the most enemies. He deals a lot of damage and has a bunch of kind of unfair advantages, but it's still quite possible to beat him, like you see right here. I believe he gives you something if you do defeat more enemies than he did.
You left without so much as telling me goodbye. I suppose you knew I'd catch up with you sooner or later. Is that it? No escaping death and all.
I left when it was necessary, then. I thought of you and hoped you'd understand. I have to do this.
That's more motivation than I've ever heard from you. Well, if you won't say it, I'll say it. Goodbye, Zagreus.
Even more gold. Sure. I'm fairly sure we're gonna reach that final shop, so maybe I'm gonna be able to afford some of the really high-end stuff. That was nice and neat. Let's see what's doing that again. Yep, right there. And even more. Thankfully you can kind of just dash through the exploding chariots with the shield.
I bet Charon's going to want all this.
I think the sword is honestly the worst in dealing with those if you don't have a ranged cast. No, of course. life falls quickly, so let's give you 2 enemies that can make the other one invulnerable. There we go, and dead. Lost quite a bit. Less than half though, so... And I get more because of the boon. And I get nice. I get a shop with 700 gold. Come on, give me 2 boons. Perfect. Okay, Zeus.
Here's the fee.
Yeah, I think the special causing lightning bolts is decent with this special. And then after taking damage, gold per chamber, definitely best. Do I want this? I kinda want this. I don't need this. Let's go. Is there any gold here? Any fish? Nothing. Okay, let's beat up Theseus and Asterius.
Care for a rematch?
We're well equipped to deal with you, short one. Though I know better than to disregard your might.
It's really nice how Asterius kinda grows to, well, maybe not like you, but really respect you as an opponent, and then Theseus is just still a complete, utter piece of shit asshole.
Speak for yourself, Asterius. I, for one, know only pure contempt for this foul demon and his underhanded fighting style. A style we shall easily dismantle now.
You mean the style where I use 1 weapon and you use 2? Who's this?
Not yet.
They love us, Asterius. Hold, you monster.
Just the Doom procs are really taking a number of Theseus, honestly. You have to be careful with blocking the spear, because if you let go and dash too fast, he can actually hit you on his, like, recalling the spear when it's going back. And yes, I am saving up my... Yep, right, like that, but... Oh, kind of like that, I guess. I'm saving up my call to try and really kind of burst Theseus in his second phase. Or I might use it earlier. Nah, definitely want to wait until his second phase now. Yep. And Greater Fall. Nice. Alright. He got hit, I got hit. It's all good. I'm gonna heal 90% of this going to the next stage, honestly. And he's dead.
What a loudmouth.
Yep.
See something I can do with this. I dedicate this victory to you, good shade.
Hello.
A disappointing show from Theseus.
Let's see here.
This is still not upgraded, only 5 more encounters to go though. Wait a second, how much gold do I have? Do I want the purse right now just to get extra gold? Or change? Because I believe every single one of those small rooms counts as an encounter. So I think that would be really nice to upgrade something. Let's say something from Artemis actually. I think this might be a good investment.
Go with that one.
Let's ensure an Artemis boon and then the chance of a better rarity. I don't feel confident in killing Hades, but I think there's a decent chance of doing so. It's not impossible for sure. That's a lot of gold. 40 gold. from one room. Fish? No fish. Ooh. Okay, I'll hold back until I see... Is there gold here? There is gold here, so that's 160 gold plus 10 gold every room. I think we can earn enough for that diamond. And yes, that does mean completely going away from trying to defeat Hades, to be honest. Like, I could really use some of those boons and upgrades. But even without that, there is a decent chance to kill him, honestly. And I really want those gems right now. Those diamonds, yeah, rather. I think I get 10 gold every room, right? Yep. And then just random 2 10 gold pots. Perfect. Ah, damn it. I still have 3 lives, so it's not like I'm really in a bad spot. I'm honestly in a very good spot. Especially if I can find something to get a little bit of health back. I think there is a health upgrade in one of those rooms. So even that just kinda puts me back on the map, to be honest. Okay, I don't remember. Is this just a huge wave of these things, or is there actually a boss at the end? Or a mini-boss, or whatever. Oh, I got them. Okay, these things are tough. And especially armor. Because when they're not armored, you can push them around and get them out of their lasering. But when they armor, they really don't care. God damn it. I was just saying how I'm fairly healthy, so I'm not worried about fighting Hades just yet, and then you're just eating through all my health. Here's 69. Nice. Gold. And then 10 more here. Oh, and I see 10 more here. Yeah, easy. Definitely gonna be able to get that diamond. I'm very happy about that. I've never been able to buy the super rare thing from this shop, or the super expensive thing at least. I don't think they're actually that rare. Easy. No gold, no gold, alright. Don't see any gold here either. Other than gold pots. I still am getting 10 gold from Side Hustle. Which is honestly, in itself, just makes getting Hermes worth it. Like, if you just the chance for Side Hustle, it's so good. Especially on this floor. There we go.
There it is already.
Alrighty.
Cerberus can never get enough of this stuff.
I still think I'll go for a couple more. Critical effects deal even more damage. Not the best, but I am going for all the fated choices, so... oh well.
Bit of an aftertaste.
Well, almost enough for the gem, so I think I'll keep going, maybe even do all of them. Just to try and maybe buy another boon or something. Do I actually have any critical things aside from my call, that is? I think my call can be critical, but other than that, I don't think I have anything. Although I guess that in itself is very good, to be honest. I'm very curious just how much health I'm gonna shred off Hades if I manage to survive long enough to charge up my call to full. Honestly, sure. 30% of my health. I am going to get the 45 gold back easily. Sure, let's go. Golden pot.
That's a lot of coin.
That is a lot of coin. There we go.
The blasted chain bomber has come back.
Whoa! Hello there. I believe a bunch of your friends just keep spawning until I kill you, so I should focus on you most likely. Is that not correct? Maybe it's not. I'm not sure, honestly. There we go.
Looks like I'm clear.
50 extra health. Yeah, sure. Well, honestly, now I feel fair.
Fight some satyrs to get out of here.
Alright, so I could go for like 1 or 2 rooms more and then probably get the boon and a power-up. And I think that's worth it. So I think I'll do it. So we have 2 more paths to go. Let's get the pawn first. And see how much gold we end up with. I'm looking to get 250. If I get too little to feel that's feasible, I'll just go for a boon from Ares and call it a day. But I feel like with just a few gold pots, it's fairly... it should be fairly easy to get 250. I am goddamn poisoned. There we go. Anything gold related? Nothing. Okay. And how are we? Almost 200 already. Maybe we're gonna even need to do both the buffs. Any gold? Don't see any gold.
Oh, it's just a tiny vermin.
What the hell? What the hell is this? I'm still shredding its health, but what the hell is this? I'm honestly afraid of taking damage from it. What the hell? Jeez! What is this? Ah, I'm poisoned. What is this sorcery? Why is this tiny vermin so fucking hard? Ah! Jesus, okay. This is a goddamn full-fledged boss fight. Jeez. I'm still shredding it. Thanks to my damage boons. Whoa, okay, that hurt. Stop! That's mean! Okay, I can do Greater Call. Do I want to do it on them or on the tiny vermin guy? I think... Never mind!
So vicious yet so tiny.
I want to read what that is. Perilous Falls? King Vermin. Was that what I thought? Or Bother, Snakestone, Satyr Cultist, Gigantic Vermin, Crawler, no, that's not it. Is there a different page of enemies? The Underworld? Others of note? What the hell was that goddamn tiny vermin? Is it King Vermin? Often it is the largest, most physically imposing of a pack that becomes leader, but size is not the only factor and ultimately not substitute for a ferocity of spirit. Okay. Nice. Right, power up. None of these are ideal, but I guess this is fine, and I have more than enough gold to just go for.
Let's just go down this satyr hole. One satyr sack for one good boy.
That is indeed. Aeris, what are we gonna get?
I trust the riverboatman Charon has been keeping plenty busy lately, thanks to me.
Attack, special, and cast just deal more damage. Death Defense deal more damage for that encounter. After you take damage, inflicts doom. This might be decent, since this is the last chance I'll have for Death Defiance anyway, so losing them is both kind of granted and isn't gonna matter in the future, and it's more damage than this, so I think Blood Frenzy is better. And power up.
In one place, mate.
More cowl or more attack? Doom. I think this is better. Okay.
Fang-bearing Cerberus directs all three of his attentions toward the satyr sack.
See you, boy.
Cerberus devoured the satyr sack.
Here goes.
Alright, let's see if we can wreck up Hades. It's not a phenomenal build, though it deals a lot of damage.
Isn't that so, Father?
You know now what you're doing here is without any purpose whatsoever. Even if I don't slay you myself, you'll simply perish when you cross that threshold there. And yet you still persist.
I do. Besides, making these treks helps pass the time during the ongoing underworld renovations, and I'll be in tip-top shape once they're complete.
Would that we had a little more support. The renovations could have been complete by now. As ever, you think only of yourself. But if you must insist like this, then you will find me waiting for you once you get here. Every single time.
Well, I will try to beat you up every single time. Even here, I'm still getting side hustle. Kinda pointless, but still interesting, honestly. Jeez, old man, how many of those are you gonna put here? Whoa, that was close. That was done. God damn, this damage is beautiful. I can't wait to get all my my coal up to full. That Hydra head will actually be a problem, because it will take me a while to kill it, and it'll just randomly hit me because I'm not paying attention. Okay, it will. Never mind. Whoa, ouch. What does the Boiling Blood actually do, I wonder? Does this just make me take more damage next time I get hit, or is it just the fact that I'm carrying the skull with me for a while?
I think that you are an ignoble brat.
Oh, goddammit. Well, I have the Greater Call, so let's do it. Oh! Okay, 1500 damage. Nice. I still haven't lost a life. I have at least, let's say 2 lives for the final stage. Assuming I don't fuck up here, which I almost did. Granted. But not quite yet. I don't think there's a point in loading up another full call. I don't think I have enough time to actually get it. Let's try and plant it.
Our little warm-up. It is time that we began in earnest.
Let's try to plant the shield right on his face. I am beholding. And it is fine. Oh yeah, those things. Ouch. Okay, first life. I get 100 life back though, and I get 15% more damage now. So it's honestly not all bad. Oh, that was kinda wasted. But as well. I don't really need to hit him. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell happened there? Okay, I think we managed to skip a level up animation or something? As in a power up animation? Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, this is gonna hurt. Or not. Ouch. Yeah, that was done. Jeez, dude. Chill out. You're dead either way. And gone. There we go.
Then go. See what awaits you in this realm.
I will just do just that.
See you at home. In the name of Hades.
Ah, maybe I'm getting better, maybe I'm just not. God Gauge, not really. Ball Rush, Power Rush was pretty essential there, I'll give it that. This didn't matter all that much, to be honest. Definitely this was very nice, and I feel like this was pretty crucial in getting us through. I'm really sad I don't think the leftover dev defenses do anything for you. I wish they did, like, I don't know, give you something, and the gold, like it did something, anything, for having to beat it without needing the extra lives.
Unlock a hidden aspect of my weapons.
Well, 7 bloods, that's a lot. At least a lot for me. I know that the upgrades get...
Beyond the frozen overlook, await the first glimpse of the sun to your left, then onward through the cold. So bright. Ugh. I'm here.
Is that you?
I'm back, Mother.
Hello.
Mother, I discovered how come Father led you to believe that I could not survive past birth. He didn't lie to you exactly, so he says.
Wait, slow down, Zagreus. What do you mean? He told me you would not survive your birth, yet here you are. How wasn't that a lie?
Because he thought it was the truth. The Fates appointed him dominion over the entire underworld, but he would never have an heir, so he was led to understand. He never expected me to be born, much less survive.
He never expected you to survive. Then, forgive my asking, but why did you? How did you? The Fates are not known for making mistakes when it comes to such things.
Nyx saved my life. Or gave me life, I guess. Then raised me in your absence. The Fates are her daughters, right? Maybe she persuaded them to go easier on me. She cannot say more. In any case, apparently it took her quite a while to revive me, and by then you were gone.
Nyx. Of course she was involved. I only managed to escape because of her. Then she restored my stillborn son to life and nurtured him? And I never would have known unless that child, fully grown and having learned the truth, defied his father and then found me here.
Yeah, basically summed up the game.
Yes, although we still don't know how come Father and Nyx never sent for you. Though, let me ask you something, Mother, if you please. If you had found out that I was born and very much alive, would you have come back?
Would I have come back? To see my only child? Had I but known you lived, I would have gladly gone through hell again to see you, Zagreus. Of course I would have.
A lot of people point to this art of Persephone as being kinda cursed. And I kinda see what they mean. It's a little strange. I guess it's a bit unsettling. It's just the entirety of the scene and the context makes it more understandable. But though out of context, this would be kind of a creepy picture, to be honest.
Well then, what if Father didn't want you doing that?
What if he didn't want me coming back to him? Or seeing you? Oh no, you're fading again, Zagreus. You've pushed yourself too hard. But what is it you meant by what you said?
It's just a hunch of mine. I'll be back.
Well then.
Father wanted her to leave, didn't he?
Well, let's talk with everyone.
Everything is as it always was.
Quite a mess you've created, I must say, Father. After being of no help whatsoever when it comes to disentangling it all. Though this isn't the place to talk, right?
No, it most certainly is not. Though I take it shall not be long before another of our private meetings then.
Not if I can help it.
Count on that.
The ever-faithful Cerberus remains resting steadfastly in his spot.
Alright, I'm off.
As you know, there can't be a Hades stream without Cerberus getting pets.
Good boy, yes you are.
Good boy.
So, you can tell me in due time if you decide to, lad. But I do have a question, same as you did, going into this. Why did she leave? Why did she leave you in particular?
It's that she didn't even know I was alive. Sounds as though Nyx revived me sometime after I was born, but by that point, Mother had already left, and they let her be. For reasons I'm trying to find out.
Ah, that's quite a bit to take in there. And it explains more than a bit, I think. Look, I'm not one to speculate too much. I trust you'll find the answers that you seek as you proceed.
Thanks, sir.
Prince, your father, I think he's pretty steamed right now about something, so maybe you could stay away from him, or I could tell him you're not here.
That's quite alright too, sir. I'm not afraid of him, and neither should you be. You're the best help he's ever found.
Just doing my job here, Prince.
What are you doing back here, Zagreus? I risked everything by helping you out there. So that was all for nothing then?
Far from it, then. I got where I needed to go, and if not for your help, maybe I wouldn't have. As for why I'm back, as Father would say, I have some business to attend to here.
Well, don't let me stop you then. Always happy to risk my station for your sake. To risk everything I've worked for.
Kind of bitter, but also you can tell he cares, just isn't happy that he cares, maybe? Okay, so I have to gift him before talking to him. Oh well, no keepsake for me, I guess. Alright, I have 3 gems, well, 4. Actually, I think I might go for this, since I see a bit of replaying in my future, like playing on the same levels to actually beat Hades, and then a bunch of good gemstones might be nice. Otherwise, I would just take this to make the nectar more desirable, let's say. But I think I'll go for the Vanquisher's Keep for now.
Sign me up, contractor. This ought to pay for itself in no time at all.
Yeah, hopefully.
Resources you have not yet earned.
Not yet.
Orpheus, I saw Eurydice again. I couldn't bring myself to do exactly as you asked. I sort of mentioned you.
You what? Or what I meant to say was... Oh. Did you perchance get the impression she yet harbors toward me feelings of resentment and the like?
You seem to be a bit of a sore subject, yes. What happened to the two of you, if I may ask?
Oh, it's just... I almost saved her soul from this domain back when I lived and breathed. But in the final moments of my rescue, my faith faltered. She is lost to me forever now. Though I'm pleased to hear she isn't lost to you.
I'll have to get to the bottom of this later.
Yeah, nice. Would be nice.
How is she, child? Queen Persephone, I mean. Has she been well up there in her abode? What is it like?
She's doing well, I think. It's nice to visit her. Her residence is beautiful, a little home nestled amid the cold. All of these plants in bloom, it's difficult even to describe. And very bright as well.
That sounds quite pleasant for someone who values brightness, I suppose. Well then, I trust your visits are worthwhile for the both of you.
They are. Meg must have gone back already. Do what you will with these, my good chef.
Nice.
Totally worth it. I've come for questionable deals.
Titan's Blood for 15 keys would be nice, but don't have the keys. I'm probably not gonna do another run. At least... Oh, 3-headed boy. Achievement unlocked. Wonder what that means. I'm not gonna do a full run again, but since Vendrick asked, I will put on a bunch of random bullshit modifiers and see just how hard the first few chambers are gonna be. I mean, I will try to go as far as I can, I guess, but I doubt I'll get far.
Prophecy fulfilled.
Okay. Prophecy fulfilled. Chthonic colleagues. The son of the god of the dead shall sometime meet the rulers of the underworld. So I met Lord, Hades, Nyx, Charon, Thanatos. Oh, I was missing Thanatos. Hypnos, Megara, Alectos, Sisyphone, and Primordial Chaos. And this rewards me 10 keys. Brilliant. Very nice.
Have friends in low places.
Goddess of Wisdom, so I have to take 2 more boons from her for 150 gems. And it's the same for all the other gods. And I'm missing only 2 from Athena, Zeus, and Poseidon. And then a bunch more from the others. No, only 2 from Artemis as well. And only 2 from Demeter. Legendary boons, I only got 1 so far. Pairings, I have quite a few to go. Then the upgrades, I still have quite a few to go. Even for the shield, I have like 4 for the shield, 5 for the bow. The spear, okay, harsh conditions, so this just someday break free from the realm in which he was born while under the many conditions of the Pact of Punishment. Basically, you have to actually win the game or beat Hades with all of these conditions active. They don't have to be active all at the same time. Just like you can cycle through them, and eventually you'll get 15 blood. I feel like that's a very good benefit. Might actually switch out my usuals just to slowly work toward this. Slashed benefits. So this is from the benefits package condition from the Pact of Punishment. All the different buffs, I guess. Wanton right sacking. So Slavarius will armor the wardens guarding key underworld chambers. So I imagine this is probably the mini bosses, and I'm missing only one. And a simple job. Shall someday employ the house contractor to perform various renovations, and I get 4 gems for doing 12 more renovations. Alright. Let's reflect, and I think I'll spend all my darkness on just deep pockets. Yeah, I wanted to max it out, see how much it's maxed. 100, that's nice. If I start with the purse, I'm getting 250 gold room 1, which is really nice.
Now we're talking. Okay.
Alright, I'll take this just to finish leveling this up, although I don't think I will. And I'll take the gauntlets just because I kind of want the buff to skip to maybe something, maybe the gun or the spear or something. Let's talk with Scully.
You've come a pretty long way, let me tell you. I think most of the smarts I've picked up you know by now. And so, if I'm fresh out of tips for you, I guess there's only one thing left to do.
Stand there eternally to be wailed upon at my whim using whichever weapon suits me at the time.
Yep, now hop to it.
Alright, so let's see. I only need 1 hit on the gloves, and I still haven't beaten Hades with 0 hit. But let's see. Okay, so I'll take 100% more damage. Awesome. Let's make it 60% more enemies. Let's give the enemies 30% more HP. Let's give them 2 extra perks if they're armored. What else? Oh yeah, speed and attack speed, obviously. 40% more speed and attack speed. That's gonna be fun. Damage control, so the first 2 hits...
I can get from this.
The first 2 hits don't deal any more damage. Yeah, basically. I think this is the hardest I can make the basic game. Everything else is kind of just extreme measures is bosses. I might as well equip it, although I don't think I'll reach the first boss to begin with. This for mini bosses, I guess I can activate as well. I don't know if I'll get a mini boss. This assumes I'll reach the next level, but fine. Actually, I am curious how much heat can I have at most. 51? 55 when I progress the story and stuff enough to unlock the extreme measures for Hades. I think there should be another one here, maybe? I don't know. Well, let's see.
Won't get extra bounties this way, but why not?
I'm curious if I get to leave this room.
Secrets of the Twin Fists.
I can only pick one, because there is a modifier that... Right, what do you do? I have no idea what you do. You pulse something, you deal 14 damage every hit. Alright. I have 5 minutes to escape, by the way. I'm curious to see what happens when I don't. This honestly is probably the best weapon to go for the thing that makes the first few attacks not deal damage, since my attack speed is so crazy. I mean, so far so decent. I have taken a bunch of damage, but I guess... yeah, no. This is atrocious, yeah, definitely. What the hell are half of those modifiers? What do they even do? Why do you have stuff? What the hell is this? Okay, I guess. Control health, sure. This. I will honestly be very surprised if I reach and manage to defeat Megara. I don't think that's possible, but hey. What the hell, right? Okay, I think I'm really slow when next to those guys with the red aura. I don't know what the other modifiers mean. And that didn't heal me at all. Let's get Zeus, I guess, even though I only... Yeah. And that's the thing, though, about this game. Like, if you don't mind time limits in the game, that can be the first thing you add to it. If you want the game harder when you unlock the Pact of Punishment. If you hate it, this can be the last thing you add. This is what I really love about the difficulty of this game. You can really focus. If you hate something, you can just avoid it for as long as it takes. Like, I think the time limit only gives you like 5 heat, so until you're like, what, 40 something heat necessary, you can do everything but the time limit, if that's the worst thing you don't want to deal with. I do think you get extra time for defeating a region, although I don't know, honestly. I think that's true, but it doesn't have to be, honestly. Jesus, okay. This many enemies, oh my god, 17 damage from... yeah, I'm dead soon. Yep, first life. Yeah, honestly, this is definitely hard. I do not look forward to having to do this much to actually unlock rewards.
My brothers Hades and Poseidon once fought bravely by my side. You know that, don't you, nephew? We prevailed against the Titans and established law upon the earth. Your father then descended to the land of death, and we've not seen much of each other since.
And this is really punishing, where you can only choose one boon, and it's even made worse that it shows you what you were missing. Ooh, fish. Okay, the timer pauses during menus and fishing, so that's good. You're only really meant to go super fast during actual fights. I can deal with that. That's a reasonable way to include the time limit, in my opinion. It would really suck if you couldn't, if the time kept passing while you were fishing. That would just make fishing like basically not an option on higher difficulty runs, which would just suck. Honestly, it's not terrible. Like, it's not easy, definitely. But I can see myself fairly easily dealing with the extra speed. This is good for like testing out which modifiers bother me the most. Since the prices are, I think, doubled, I'm not gonna be able to buy anything from the shop. Alright, these guys are crazy fast with the modifiers. I think the modifiers might be one I avoid for a while. Because I don't think it's just the fact that they're set to be faster. Since I do have like plus 60 movement and attack speed for them, I think it's the thing that they have a modifier as well, because they're armored. So I think that's something I will probably be careful about around. The thing with the modifier for like being immune to the first few hits is manageable on many weapons, I feel. Like I could probably manage with, definitely can manage with the fist. I could definitely probably manage with it. Manage it with the.
Well, if it isn't Malphon, the twin fists bound to your very capable hands. So many weapons are so indirect, I think. With Malphon, you are about as close to the destruction as can be.
With the gun, it could probably be also fairly decent. The bow would be atrocious with that modifier. Not accent like the basically the worst one. 30 seconds left. Yeah, not. Whoa. And last life. This thing making mini bosses harder looks fine.
That my foster brother Zeus, he has just a disgusting sense of humor, little sprout. He'd have you think he sired half the countryside. I have to shudder at the very thought.
I mean, he did get around if all the mystical creatures are to be believed. Restore 0 right now. Yeah, because healing is 100% less effective. So I imagine with this it would be 35% effective, I guess? Or is it still not nothing?
That was 5 seconds, right?
Nope. And in 5 seconds I'm gonna be, I guess, dead? Hype deadline comes up. Oh, I just keep getting hit. I guess that's basically the sign. Alright.
Oh, well, then I guess I missed my deadline.
Well, there you go. You wanted a stupid hard run, Vendrick. That's as stupid as it gets right now. Didn't even get to the boss. Yeah, I guess. And it did give me quite an insight into which modifiers I am willing to put up with and which I will likely try to avoid as long as I am able to. Okay, let's talk with everyone again and then I will likely...
So you just plain ran out of time and died, all according to the pact of punishment there, huh? Now that is what I call a deadline!
Wow. Wow, okay. Yep.
Useless. I'm truly sorry that he's troubled you again, Cerberus. I know how much you value resting here, and yet I have no better means to bar the entry to our realm than you.
Yeah, like you fucking care.
I thought you'd figured out by now that guilting me into abandoning my quest won't work. You're the one who should feel guilty forcing Cerberus to block my path.
What would you know of it? Cerberus cannot be forced to do anything. He simply understands he has responsibilities.
And understands I will give him food and pets when I meet him?
And there it is again.
Notoriously vicious Cerberus is watching quietly his master's court.
Good to see old Orpheus is back with us. He hasn't changed a bit. Was he always like this?
I'm guessing not. Never knew him when we were alive. But since we met, he's always been the melancholy sort. The few times I heard him sing, though, it was beautiful. I'm not surprised your father's kept him here.
Interesting. Hey Orpheus, you know about the time I vanquished 7 legions of bloodless warriors with both hands tied behind my back while hopping on one foot? Lord Poseidon dared me to do it, you know.
Why, that is a spectacularly vivid tale, Zagreus, and most deserving to be chronicled in song. Would that there were a poet here still willing to commit such deeds to verse.
Would that there were, mate. Nix, why did you never send word to Mother that I lived? You knew at least approximately where she went. You and Father, you could have spared us so much pain.
I swore a binding oath never to say, child. I have already circumvented it as much as can be done. Know that I acted with only her well-being in mind, as well as yours.
The house contractor up in lights. Wretched broker, what's new, my friend?
That's a terrible trade.
Have to tell you, Deucer, your job seems really stressful here. It's a big house. You have to tend to the entire thing.
Oh, well, most of it isn't so bad at all. But ever since Cerberus tore up the lounge, I guess it's been a little hectic getting everything back to normal like before.
I'm not sure it was ever normal around here, but I'm sorry I created work for you. Cerberus tore the place apart because of me. Though maybe I can help you patch things up.
Fairly sure we heard this, at least line of conversation before.
Don't say that, Prince. Cerberus knows better, and besides, you have your job to do, don't you? And I have mine. And I will do my very best at it. Just wait and see.
And she's off. Here's all I caught.
20 gems.
Use them wisely, my friend.
Alright. I don't think I can afford anything new. Alright, so tomorrow, no, not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, we'll be having a sword run, if I manage to stream that day. Tomorrow there will most likely not be a stream, since first I run D&D for one of my groups, and then I am playing with a different game, which I don't mean to stream. So the next random stream, if there will be one, will be probably in 2 days. If not, as always, you can find all the archives of any stream you miss on my YouTube channel, which is linked in the About page on Twitch. And for my regular streaming schedule, you can catch me live every Saturday and Sunday, 4 PM to 6 PM GMT. I am going through Blasphemous at the moment, doing a blind playthrough of a fairly twisted and grotesque game, but the gameplay itself is very enjoyable and I'm very much liking it so far. I'm curious where the story goes and just how challenging the games will become. So yeah, that's the plan for the nearest future. Blasphemous on the weekends on my regular streams, and whenever I catch some time to stream during the week, just an hour or so of Hades for you. But for today, this will be all, so I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you next time I am live, and farewell, adventurers!